Happy Mermaid Monday. Oh my god! Hello, Nix. Hello, Jamie. What the heck? It's good to see you guys. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're playing more Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse. I think today we're gonna get into something a little spooky. I have a feeling today is gonna be a little spooky. Last time, let me just hit the start game button or whatever. Last time we were with Yumeko Shiki and we were with Soto Kiryu. And Yumeko Shiki is a what is it called? She works in paranormal affairs. She has spirit sense, so she can sense like curses and spirits, but not very well. And then Soto here is big alpha Chad spirit guy. He could do some really cool things with curses. Like if there's a lingering spirit nearby, he can or a lingering curse or like something lingering, he could draw up like an exact portrait of them. So that's pretty cool. So we were with them last time, and they found like a mermaid corpse. I think that's what it was, but it was like a curse. Someone was like turning into a fish. We also met this guy, Yoshiatsu Yamashina, who's an old ass tycoon who wants to rich person who wants to learn how to wants to learn how to live forever. What's that called? What's that called? I'm thinking reincarnation, but that's not it. It's oh my god, it'll probably say it. Hold on. Immortality. That's there it is. I knew it would be somewhere. And then after that we went to this storyline, if I remember correctly. We're supposed to go back to his grandma, right? I think so. I keep hitting the heart eyes button. Oh no, not here. We're trying to get info about Mr. Yuza Minakuchi's mom. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We found that his mom is alive. His mom is alive. She was supposedly dead. He thinks she's dead, but she's alive, and we found her because she's using her maiden name Minakuchi and like the island next to it, or I guess I should say the mainland next to Kamishima. Yeah, that's the name of the island. So we're trying to get info out on her, and we found out. I hope this recap isn't boring. We found out that she apparently is the curse bearer for the big storm that happened, the inciting incident where Yuza's dad and mom died. Yes, Curse of the Raging Waves, that's what it is. The Raging Waves curse bearer, yep. We think that's his mom. So, yeah, I hope that was a good recap. Paranormasight, if you don't know Paranormasight, it's about spirits and curses. And there's like, I think there's like 3 main characters we swap from. But their timelines all happen concentrically. Or what's it called? Not concentrically, the word where it all happens at the same time. You know what I'm talking about. I think this is what we're supposed to do, but Suyu is Yuzu's grandma on his dad's side, I'm pretty sure. Either way. Hope you guys are having a great day. Now that my recap is done, I hope everyone's having a great day. I worked out this morning. That's a new thing I've been doing recently. I've been working out either after Earth job or on my days off. And my body is dying. I'm dying. But it feels good afterwards. Having a lot of fun. Okay. Gotta lock in. Oh, was there something else you needed, Yuza? Yes. Oh, wait. Shit. I forgot. Oh, no, where were we supposed to go? We're supposed to go back to his house, right? Oh, Queen! Oh my god, Kikuko! I miss you, Kikuko. You're hot. Oh, looks like Kikuko's back. Wanna try talking to her again? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Yes! 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 What now? I've had my fill of shady rumors for the day, okay? If you want to talk, let's talk about something fun instead. Something fun. Got any ideas, Yuza? Well, how about this? Oh! Start off with something fun. Holy shit, working as an Alma diver. Did you go diving today as well, Kikuko? Oh, you mean that whole thing about how we're supposed to stay out of the sea? No one I know is paying attention to that. I took a boat out into the bay from the northern shore, but didn't end up with much to show for it. The North Sea, huh? Did anyone go with you? No, I went by myself. Why do you ask? No particular reason. Just taking notes for later. I see. You're really serious about becoming an Alma diver, huh? It'd be a real shame if you couldn't become one with that enthusiasm. I'd like to help, but the timing's really not the best right now. It's okay. Any information you can give me is help enough. Sorry. I'll help out when things have died down, okay? Queen. Oh, you can still do more? By the way, Yuza, how much practice did you manage to get in today? Not much. Not much at all. I didn't get much diving done in the end, so I still don't really know what I'm doing. I see. I thought you had more in you than that. It's kind of disappointing. Well, maybe you should fix your... Maybe you should fix your diving system so where I don't die once I pick up one thing. And bop 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 bop. Bop bop bop. Wow, it's pretty impressive, you can tell that just by looking at him. Hey, I thought of a way I can show my support. If you manage to get a high score of 2,000 points in one diving session, I'll give you a special prize. Oh, what special prize? Whoa, isn't that great, Yuza? What was your highest score today again? Not much, like 10. Let's see. I think it was 18 points. Oof, I'm afraid you weren't quite up to snuff. Too bad. I brought shame to my name as the patron saint of diving. Once you become a proper Alma diver, I'll tell you all the good diving spots I know. Okay, foreign visitors. By the way, have you seen the 2 foreign tourists that we're supposed to be visiting today? Oh, wait a sec. Foreign tourists? Here? Today? No way! What do they look like? Did they have blonde hair? Were they cool? I'm not sure. We don't know that much about it. I guess that means you haven't seen them either. Oh my god, I guess that means you haven't seen them either, though. Oh, look at her! Yeah, I guess they didn't come this way. Hey now, you two had better not be thinking of following them around a garp. You don't want them to think we're all unsophisticated louts out here, do you? Weren't you just asking whether they were cool or not? I don't know what you're talking about. But if you see them, you'll come and tell me, right? Right? Okay, we will. Man, I sure hope I run into those foreigners before they leave. She's not even trying to hide what she really thinks anymore. I love her. Okay, boxes. You know, the rest of these three aren't really fun things to talk about. Hey, what do you know about this? Have you ever heard of the Curse of the Raging Waves? Nope, never heard of it. What is it? Well, we went to talk to Mr. Wakamura just now. And Wait, so you mean the disaster 5 years ago was caused by some curse? And that same curse is gonna cause the same thing to happen again? So it seems. The hell's he on about? Trying to pass things off as some occult trap? Don't tell me you two believe that rubbish. Well, it did seem pretty believable. No, please. He's obviously feeding you a load of nonsense. I don't know if you two are aware, but there are rumors the old man's been really into this shady sorcerer recently. A sorcerer? Yeah, some kind of miracle worker over in Tokyo or something. Apparently he'll do anything they say. That's probably why he's going on about curses and stuff. Well, if we know anything about Tokyo curses, are they a part of paranormal affairs? Shotaro did say he's been behaving oddly recently. Even Shotaro thinks so? Then that's gotta be it. So it's just a hoax? No! No, it's not, I believe. You shouldn't pay any mind to that hogwash. Besides, doesn't it bother you that he's trying to pin the disaster on some sort of crazy curse? Boxes. What about boxes? About those boxes we helped you with just now. Was that the delivery everyone was expecting? Yep, the latest Kamishima merch, hot off the presses. Oh, fire. Oh my god, I just realized he's wearing a Kamishima shirt. Dude, that's pretty sick. I thought so. What do we have this time? You wanna know? I'll bet Azami's keen to find out. He's always wearing that t-shirt. Yeah, look at the drip, look at the drip. Sure am. Gotta show the world how much I love Kamishima. Tourists seem to love that shirt too. You wearing it all the time should make for great advertising. Anyway, the latest addition to our souvenir lineup is this. What is that? Yeah, well, what is that? What is that? What is that? A hand mirror? Bingo! A specially made hand mirror with a Kamishimaru design on the back. Oh shit! It's what I saw in the preview pictures. Oh shit! Oh no! I think I called it. It's gonna get spooky. It's gonna get spooky because, like, in the preview pictures, they had it to where you're holding the hand mirror and you can look behind you. So, what do you think? Looks great. Why did you go with another hand mirror, though? Well, mirrors are a pretty prominent symbol of protection for sailors. Comes from the hope that the sea will be as smooth as glass, I guess. Yeah, scary ass jingle for merch. Creepy ass jingle. There are even regions where mirrors are used as offerings to the sea god. Oh, that's cool. With all these people living on the island and surrounded by the sea, I can see why mirrors are seen as symbols of good fortune here. And it's small enough to fit in your pocket, too. It's both cute and practical. Wow, you really thought of everything, huh? I've actually been handing these out to Alma divers around the island since yesterday. I told them it was a charm and they should hang on to it for good luck. Oh, so everyone has one? That's kind of nice. Another way to bring us all together. You're an Alma diver too now, right, Yuza? Why don't you take one? But I... Oh, right. I don't know if it's okay to count you as a diver, given what happened earlier. I hope that jingle plays next time I pick up my Miku plush. I hope it doesn't. That's the spooky sound. Like it really matters. We got plenty, so you should take one too. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. Yippee! It's no big deal. Don't want you to feel left out or anything. I guess that means the zombie's getting one as well. Here you go. Wow, really? I'm always down for more Kamishimoto merch. Sure thing. Keep it safe and sound in your pocket and maybe it'll keep you safe too. Oh god, I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I was not quick enough to mute myself. Everyone else is really happy to get theirs too. Even your grandma seemed to like it, Yuza. Said she'd be sure to use it from now on. Really? I'm glad to hear it. Kamishimoto? Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering for a while. Yeah? Look at it looks so sleepy! Oh my god! Were you the one who came up with the idea for Kamishimoto, Kikuko? Nope, I can't take credit for that one. Oh right, I forgot you didn't know Yuza. Know what? At one point, the local youth organization was trying to come up with souvenir ideas for tourists. Tsukasa stepped up and suggested creating a mascot character for Kamishima. She even drew the design for it. Oh, fire! Let's go, Tsukasa! Mascot characters are all the rage nowadays, you know? There are even mascots for the World Expo and the Japan Games. Oh, I see. So, Tsukasa drew this? Me when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm a turtle? Yeah, you're a turtle with an island on your back. I only heard about it after the fact, too. Didn't know she was so good at drawing. And it's not just a cute little turtle. The unique look on its face makes a big impression. It does. It does. Yeah, the old guys here didn't seem too sure about it at first, though. But thanks to Azami's fervent endorsement, it ended up making the cut. I just didn't want Tsukasa's design to go to waste, you know? She put a lot of effort into it. King. I think it's a great mascot, too, for what it's worth. How interesting. I'm glad I asked. Oh, wow! Look at the cute Jade! I want one! It's so cute! Oh yeah, you did fail to mention the fact that you have an island on your back. There's a bunch of Kamishimoto merch now. Keychains, notepads, you name it. If you want any, just let me know. Missing armor divers. Have you heard about the 2 armor divers from the mainland who went missing? Of course I have. They evidently disappeared one right after the other. I thought that was obvious Jamie lore. My bad, bro. I didn't know that was obvious Jamie lore. Now I know. It's gonna go in my Jamie lore folder. I guess it's a reminder of just how dangerous the sea can be. Hearing news like this is always pretty sobering. Do you think they were just accidents? Well, some of the other divers think it's a sign that something bad's going to happen. But you should probably keep quiet about this, Yuza. If you start bringing it up, people will get suspicious. That's probably true, yeah. Personally, though, I think they were just unfortunate accidents. Oh, do you? I hope they're both found safe and sound. Do you have any tips that might help with diving? Hey now, that's basically asking me to give away company secrets for free. Oh, no, I didn't mean anything like that. Just the basics would be helpful. The basics, huh? How about this then? Sometimes your foot can get caught in rocks while you're swimming, so you should always stay aware of your surroundings. What? What? So being too focused on your catch might get you into trouble. That makes sense. If you swim hard enough, you should be able to free yourself, so don't panic too much if it happens, okay? Thanks. I'll be careful. If I'm ever allowed to go diving again, that is. Dude, that's a thing? Dude, what the heck? What dangers lurk in the depths? Be careful to avoid suspicious looking places. Oh god. Good god. That's all I got for now. If you want more tips, try asking Suyu. I already did. Oh, was that all? I'll be getting back to work then. Hi! You go back here now? Hey, King. Mr. Wakamura. No good, he's completely clammed up. I doubt we'll be able to crack that shell. Let's try somewhere else. Oh, Kaiho, what about over here? Remember that changing weapons is always faster than reloading you. What's here? Oh, hey! Hey, Chie. Ah, Chie. You two again? Still wandering around poking your noses into business you shouldn't be? How's about you stop messing around and just give up already? Nothing you do is gonna make me change my mind. I'm saying this for your sake as much as anyone else's, Minakuchi boy. Try to understand my position, eh? For my sake. You managed to survive the disaster 5 years ago. Some would call it a miracle even. It wouldn't do to see that miracle go to waste, would it? Maybe I flew off the handle a bit earlier. Ended up coming off a bit stronger than I meant to. I can't tell you anything about your mother, but believe me when I say it's best you let sleeping dogs lie. Damn. Hey, what do you know? Hey, but I don't know why. Is Zombie telling you that no one's around? Reminds me specifically of Chip or Sonic on the leash. That's funny. He kind of does have Chip energy a little bit. Is this about how Yusa's mom caused that curse? The curse of the raging waves or whatever? So you already know. Heard it all from Shinobu, I'll wager. Do you believe in the curse, Miss Chie? Of course I do. At the very least, I know it's not some old wives' tale. I'm not saying you two have to believe it too, though. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to talk bad about the woman or anything, but there was obviously something up with Mata Minakuchi 5 years back. She always seemed anxious and on edge, and then the disaster struck. Might be I'm just reading too much into it, but I can't shake these doubts of mine either. Dude, I'm thinking there's something else going on with him too. If he's a god, that'd be so fire. I said it before and I'll say it again, no diving! My stance there hasn't changed a bit, you hear me? Damn, guess that's that. By the way, where'd you go diving today? Well... Yuzo wanted a particular spot, so he went about 5 kilometers south of the island. Say what? What were you thinking diving into the southern sea of all places? You got even less sense than I thought. You know full well that everyone avoids that area because of the disaster 5 years ago. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay, Jamie. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for sticking around. But Azami and I both lost family in the disaster too. We wanted to take the chance to pay our respects. Well, I can't say I don't get how you feel. But that strange rumbling I told you about is coming from the south. Just do me a favor and stay away from the sea, alright? Alright. Ain't gonna get nothing from me there. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. Have the 2 foreign tourists come by here at all? Sure did. Saw them just now, actually. What? Do you know where they went? Looked like they were headed to the lighthouse from what I could tell. The lighthouse, huh? Gotcha. Alright. Oh. A lighthouse on the eastern side of Kamishima, the narrow paths between Cape Iraga and Kamishima have long been known to be difficult to navigate, particularly at night, so much that it has featured alongside the whirlpools of Alba and the Hondo no Seto Strait in sailor songs about the most feared waterways. Oh. Interesting.
Don't go following them around just because we don't see many foreign folks around these parts of here. Shea, we heard that 2 Alma divers from the mainland went missing in some sort of accident. You heard right. Do you think that's a bad omen as well? I do.
Their face.
I'm well aware just how dangerous the sea can be. But 2 divers getting caught up in accidents and going missing one after another. It tells me there's something off with the sea itself. We all done here? You two should leave dealing with the island matters to Shinobu from now on. Keep your heads down and stay out of trouble, you hear?
No! We will get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, that was something. She isn't a bad person at heart, but she sure is stubborn. Yeah.
Alright, time to go to the lighthouse. Yeah. Hope nothing creepy happens in there. Oh, hey!
Oh, looks like we found them. That looks like them, alright. Excuse me?
Oh my god, Dilf. Oh my god, Dilf. I think they're both from Britain. So I'm gonna try to do an accent here.
You rang? You rang? You rang? Do my eyes deceive me? Could these young islanders have come all the way here and talked to us? Welcome to Kamishima Lighthouse. There's not much here, but please make yourselves at home. Thanks for having us. Why is he the one welcoming us?
It's because most people here have been avoiding him. He's excited someone finally wants to talk.
Oh. Anyway, we were wondering if you would spare us a moment to talk. Wait, before you do, shall we play a game? I want to guess why you've come to talk to us. May I? Sure. It's probably safe to assume you know we've been making the rounds here asking questions. Indeed, it was most likely hearing such news that incited you to climb all the way up here to meet us. Which means... I've got it. We've almost certainly done something to offend the good people of this island. Committed some manner of ill-mannered faux pas. You must have come to tell us that the lighthouse is off limits to everyone except authorized personnel. Actually, no.
What the hell? Okay, Slay.
The bitter taste of failure. And thus does my stint as aspiring detective and ignominy?
That's a new word. Hold on. Ignominy. Public shame or disgrace.
Ignominy.
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 Ignominy. Well, that is a weird word. Ignominy.
Ignominy.
Ignominy. Ignominy.
And an ignominy.
That's a weird word. Oh god. English is weird.
I'd say that whole show was kind of a social faux pas at least.
Don't worry, he's always like this. He'll bounce back in no time.
I see. He must be pretty resilient. Since you didn't guess right, do you mind if I continue? Oh, asking my permission, are we? Well then, by all means, permission granted. Thank you, yes, my name is Arnav Barnum. You can call me Avi as a sign of our newfound friendship. And also because I like it better.
Okay, fire. Let's go, Avi.
Okay then, Avi. Such a pleasing ring to it. And what can I do for you, young man? Would this girl be your daughter? Not quite. Miss Cersei Lunalight here is a distant relative of mine.
Yes, Miss Ceci Lunalight would be me. Nice to meet you. Dude, I love that name. Like, I think I said last time that it was a Wizard 101 name.
I'm Yuza Minakuchi, a resident of Kamishima, and this is Azami Kumoi. Nice to meet you. Yuza and Azami, eh? The pleasure's mine. Wait. Minakuchi?
Oh, shit.
Oh, so we've piqued your interest, have we? I'm a fantasy writer by trade with a reach spanning the Atlantic, from Bonny England to vast America.
Not that any of his books sell at all. Ooh, oop!
That's right. For some reason, no one buys my novels. Quite the mystery, no? Alas, a fantasy writer has no need for mysteries. What's that? I earn more as an occult writer, so that might as well be my main job now. Humbug, I say! Stick a sock in it and mind your own beeswax! Okay. I see. In any case, I'm just your average free spirit. Footloose, fancy-free, and all that. What's that? You're wondering if my bohemian nature is the reason I remain unattached and unwed? Humbug, I say! Stick a sock in it and mind your own beeswax! You seem to be enjoying yourself. I am indeed! Why not give it a try yourself? 1, 2, 3. Humbug, I say, stick it! I'm good, actually. Thanks.
Oh. He is not matching his freak. He is not matching his freak.
Impressive as it is, I can see that doing this pose 3 times might have been a bit much, yes. This guy sure is hard to keep up with. At any rate, I recently found myself with a pressing need to visit your fair country for research. Fortunately, young Cersei here just happened to be studying in Japan, and kindly agreed to accompany me as my guide. Your guide? Indeed. She's quite the enthusiast when it comes to Japanese folklore and occult phenomena, and such a pleasure to converse with as well.
Isashima is a deeply spiritual region, full of sacred places. I've always wanted to visit. Oh. You traveled around the mainland before coming here, but this place stands above and beyond. My nose almost started bleeding from the exhilaration. Recollection. Oh shit! It will unlock once all conditions are met. Interesting. So Avi is another MC, huh? In fact, I think you did a bit.
You must have been really excited, huh? Is this really that special compared to other places?
Of course! It wasn't called the land with the repair the waves from the... Whoa. The land called the land whither repair the waves from the eternal world. Oh my god. The land whither repair the waves from the eternal world. For nothing, you know. Okay.
The land whither what?
What's this? You've never heard it called that. It's said that Yamatohime no Mikoto, the princess of ancient Japan, was searching for a suitable place to enshrine Amaterasu 2,000 years ago. She received a divine revelation that the waves around Ise province came from the eternal world, which led her to establish the Ise Grand Shrine. This eternal world is a separate realm from the world in which we live. Some describe it as a perpetual paradise.
Whoa, you're gonna have to slow down there a bit. So, what does that mean exactly? We learned about it in our local history classes, remember? Oh, yeah, I think I remember. Sorta. Basically, Ise is such a sacred place, even the ancient gods took a liking to it. Right?
Exactly. It has such an enchanting vibe. Just being here is enough to have my nose gushing all day long. Oh god.
The residents wouldn't be feeling too hot if our noses kept bleeding all the time. One thing's for sure, though, you seem to really like Isashima. As a local, I'm super happy to hear that.
Alright. Got Arnav and Cersei. Yeah. Yeah.
Will you be staying on Kamishima tonight? If you need somewhere to stay, I know a few places.
Oh, we've actually already booked a guest house back on the mainland. We'll be taking the last ferry back after this.
Oh, I guess you don't have much time left then, huh? So, what brings you to Kamishima today? I'm glad you asked, young user. We were hoping to pick your brains on the topic as well. There wouldn't happen to be any legends concerning mermaids passed down on this island, would there? So you really are looking for mermaids? Oh, indeed we are. You know what mermaids are, yes? I refer, of course, to the mythical half-human, half-fish creature. Sure, we know that much at least. Ah, then I may be able to provide a modicum of additional information on the subject. Additional information? Well, you may be aware that the typical Western mermaid is envisioned as having the lower half of a fish and the top half of a human woman. It is thought that this interpretation has its origins in another sea monster, the sirens of Greek mythology. Their claim to fame is surfacing near reefs and bewitching sailors with their beautiful voices. Andersen's fairy tale The Little Mermaid is a famous example of this type of mermaid. Indeed, it calls this image to enter common knowledge. Ah, that's what comes to mind when I think of mermaids too. A typical mermaid, right? Ah, but the mermaid that appears in ancient Japanese folklore is quite different. This mermaid has only the head of a human, with the rest of its body being a fish. It appears it was seen more as an evil spirit or yokai in nature. The legend that eating its flesh will grant immortality also implies that it was seen as more fish than human. Sure, that makes sense. People would definitely think twice about eating something that looks human, huh? This isn't to say there's a difference in Eastern and Western interpretations of mermaids, mind you. One could rather assume that there are several different types of creature that can be encompassed by the term mermaid. After all, there are also reports of more humanoid or demi-human mermaids being sighted in Japan in later years. Different types of mermaids, huh? Personally, I think lumping the two under the same appellation is a mistake. After all, they're two different creatures that just happen to share the same trait of being half fish, half human. It leads to misunderstandings when conflicting stories get passed down, and then the whole concept gets treated as a court malarkey. I think I see what you mean. Listening to you talk about them, it sounds like you believe mermaids really exist, Avi. But of course I do. After all, I didn't come to research mermaids. I came to look for mermaids. Bum bum bum! Nobody reacts to it. This is all very compelling. Isn't it? I think this is the first time someone's agreed with me on the matter. And that brings me to my next question. You wouldn't happen to have any local info on mermaids, would you? Unfortunately, I've never heard of any folklore about mermaids here. I see. It would align with the answers we've received to other inquiries thus far. And it would seem my investigation has branded us as certified weirdos. Most everyone now turns us a blind eye as well as a deaf ear. Well, it's probably not just because of that. I mean, isn't there supposed to be a huge occult craze going on in Japan right now? I assumed everyone would be jumping at the chance to discuss cryptids. I'm pretty sure that's just a small group of enthusiasts getting worked up. A very vocal minority, yeah? If you're that interested in the occult, what brought you all the way to Kamishima? Do you have a reason to believe mermaids could be found here? An excellent question, I do indeed. More precisely, I had reason to believe they would be found around Taishima, an island that no longer exists. Taishima? Indeed, I obtained this information through personal research, so I imagine it's all common knowledge. but some say there were 3 mermaids, Sobe, Nagame, and Hayase, living in the seas around Taishima 400 or so years ago. 3 of them? And you even know their names? Don't even know Taishima existed until today. It seems a deliberate decision was made not to leave any records of Taishima's existence, which would obviously lead one to believe something is being concealed. On that note, did you know that records remain of several other sightings of mermaids in Ise Bay? What? Really?
That's right. Legends about mermaids exist throughout Japan, and this region is no exception. In particular, there are reports of mermaids having been discovered in Sioux City and Ise City, both which border Ise Bay.
Whoa, I had no idea.
I've jotted down some notes on these legends, so please take a look if you're interested. Oh boy. Okay, mermaids of Betsuho. Three mermaids were discovered caught in a fisherman's net in Betsuho. Demigauda. Total of 6 mermaid sightings mentioned in the Kagenki. Mermaid was subsequently named Enmeiju. Anotan's Galbikuni. Named also from Kusawa and Anotown. Him more. Oh, okay. We know Yabikuni. Yeah, we were talking about Yabikuni in the other timeline. And then the 3 mermaids in Taishima. Okay.
Thanks. This is all very interesting. So, which type of mermaid are you looking for, Avi? Well, it seems a lot of the mermaid sightings around Ise Bay were fish mermaids. Fish mermaids? But the mermaids sighted around Taishima were apparently the human mermaid sort. So it stands to reason that any mermaids around here would be human mermaids as well. By human mermaids, you mean the sort that are closer to humans than fish, right? Indeed, the ones closer to fish, meanwhile, are known as fish mermaids. Well, that's what I call them anyway. I see. I don't know whether that makes it easier to understand or more complicated. In that case, mermaids whose flesh would make you immortal if you eat it would have to be fish mermaids then, right? Another fine question. It is indeed difficult to imagine people eating the flesh of human mermaids. But I personally believe that human mermaids also have the power to bestow immortality on people. Oh, I wonder. How about another refresher on myth and legend? Are either of you familiar with a place called Ryugu? Ryugu? Is it related to the Ryugu Palace that appears on the tale of Urashima Taro? Just so!
Urashima Taro? Hold on. It said it was in here somewhere. I am looking for this. I don't see it, but it's probably there somewhere.
Whoa, I was right.
Oh, well, there you go. Long ago, a youth by the name of Urashima Taro lived in a village by the sea. One day, upon rescuing a sea turtle that was being bullied on the beach, Taro was amazed when the turtle thanked him by inviting him to Ryugu Palace, the legendary undersea palace of the Dragon King, as a token of gratitude for his kindness. Huh. Ryugu Palace was a wondrous place with a beauty unlike anything found on the surface world. The Princess of Ryugu Palace, Otohime, received him with great hospitality. After spending some time enjoying his luxurious lifestyle, Taro began to miss his village. He asked Otohime for permission to return home. And although sad to see him go, the princess granted his request. As a parting gift, she handed him a mysterious box, a tame tabako, but warned him never to open it. Upon reaching his village, Taro realized everything was different. The house he had lived in was gone, and there was no sign of his parents anywhere or anyone he had known. What he had believed to just be a short sojourn to Ryugu Palace had in fact been several hundred years on the surface. And the village and people he had once known were no more. Overcome with grief, Taro turned to the tamatebako he had been given in a final grasp of hope. As he opened the box, a thick white smoke engulfed him. In that instant, the hundreds of years that had passed caught up with him, turning him into an old man. So are we thinking that Otohime was a mermaid? That she gave him immortality.
The real dragon surely refers to the god of the sea. It's not uncommon for deities associated with water to be serpentine in nature. This would then make Ryugu the palace where the god of the sea resides. Palace of the Dragon King. Huh. I had no idea Ryugu Palace was based on something else. Ryugu was known for being home to the priestess who attend the god of the sea. These women are collectively referred to as Otohime. Oh yeah, Princess Otohime appeared in the tale of Urashima Taro, didn't she? Yeah, but she was described as the ruler of Ryugu Palace in the fairy tale. So she was actually a priestess? A slight embellishment to make a far more interesting story, I assume. Hardly uncommon. There's also another interesting theory about the Otohime of Ryugu. It's said that they were half fish, half human women in appearance. In other words, they were mermaids. Oh. But what's that I hear you say? That's all well and good, but where is this Ryugu place anyway? You want to know? You're dying to know, aren't you? Very well then, take it away, Cersei.
Right. As a matter of fact, Ryugu is said to be the exact same place as the Eternal World I mentioned earlier.
Whoa, really? In other words, the sea around Ise, which is said to consist of waves from the Eternal World, is in fact the location of Ryugu. And Ryugu is home to the Otohime mermaids, right?
That's right. What's more, as priestesses who live in a land said to be an eternal paradise, it wouldn't be that odd if they had some sort of power to grant immortality to humans. Even in the tale of Urashima Taro, Princess Otohime displayed an ability to influence the physical age of other people using the tamatebako. I can never say that. If the story has its basis in the ability of mermaids to influence human lifespans, that power of hers makes a lot more sense, don't you think?
I see. So that's why you think human mermaids are able to grant immortality even without eating their flesh. Oh, you say? Intriguing, is it not? But how would you even get to Ryugu? Aha! What creature was responsible for bringing Urashima Taro to Ryugu in the eponymous tale? Eponymous? That's right, a turtle. Kame. And what is the name of the island we're currently standing upon? Oh, Kamishima. And there you have the reason for our visit. So you believe there might be some clue as to how to get to Ryugu hidden on Kamishima? Could Kamishima really have some sort of link to Ryugu?
I guess so.
By the way, Yuza. Yes? You said your name was Yuza Minakuchi, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Are you familiar with an individual by the name of Mare Minakuchi?
Huh? Mare Minakuchi was my mom. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago.
I apologize for the indiscretion. My condolences. 5 years ago. You wouldn't happen to have inherited anything from your mother, would you?
No, but what do you mean? Why do you know about my mom? Could she have had some sort of connection to mermaids?
Well, this is more related to my personal research, so I can't say for sure.
Please tell me. I'm also looking for mermaids. If you know anything, I have to know.
Well now, you've certainly grown lively all of a sudden. Let's calm down a bit, Incredibly, the only lead I have is a rumor that suggests some connection between mermaids and Mare Minakuchi.
A rumor? From where?
Oh, want to know? Well, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? Very well, I'll tell you. I heard it from a descendant of the islanders who used to call Taishima home.
What? So someone survived the disaster that sunk Taishima, and their descendants are still around today?
Long story short, yes. Isn't it fascinating? This particular individual was also the one who told me about the 3 mermaids who were said to have lived on Taishima.
I see.
By the way, if you're also seeking mermaids, you must have some information of your own, yes? Surely this one-sided exchange of knowledge wounds your good conscience. Allow me to remedy that by accepting any information you have.
Yuza. Yeah, this is our best lead yet. Let's show what information we can. You see.
Oh, she was saved by a mermaid during the disaster 5 years ago. And you believe the mermaid in question might have been your mother?
Yeah, I know it sounds pretty far-fetched. And I know some of it probably comes from me wanting her to still be alive.
Oh no, on the contrary, I find it very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Why, you ask?
Why?
There's a rumor about one of the 3 mermaids who used to live around Taishima. They say she took on a human form several decades ago, and has lived among humans ever since.
What? No way! That would fit perfectly with our theory.
Cannot be surprised as well. This is my surprise face, by the way.
I love him.
And it would be very interesting if that was the case.
Sorry, Avi. I think I'm at my limit.
Oh my, that bad, is it?
Is something wrong?
My apologies, as much as I wish we could talk more, it would appear we're out of time. I'm afraid we must bid you goodbye for today.
Now that you mention it, if you're looking to make the last ferry, you probably want to be heading back soon. Wait, this is the most promising lead we found. If you could just stay a little bit longer.
Believe me, I'd love to continue our chat too, but the little lady's been feeling a bit under the weather since arriving here, you see.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're not going to get another nosebleed? If you're feeling that bad, maybe you should stay for the night after all. Thank you. I'm just about holding the nosebleed in. But I really should get off the island as soon as possible. Ever since arriving here, I've had this feeling that some terrible calamity is approaching.
Calamity? You wouldn't mean... I forgot to mention, young Cersei here is a bit sensitive to things in that sphere, if you catch my drift.
Oh, okay, but...
As reluctant as I am to part ways, we really must go. Many thanks for the information you shared, and never fear, we'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yuza. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Avi!
You rang?
If you happen to find any more leads on mermaids today, could you let me know as soon as possible? Please?
Oh, I didn't expect you to be all that interested. Very well, if I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. If you could perhaps give me your contact information, perhaps. Thank you.
Hooray! Besties!
Man, that sure was a stroke of good luck. I never thought they'd have so much info for us. We managed to learn a lot, but it seems like getting any more from them today will be a bit tough. I really need that information by tomorrow, though. Hmm?
Yeah, 'cause something happens tomorrow. Yeah, 'cause something happens tomorrow.
Okay. First, we learned that my mom was considered cursed by some of the islanders. Yeah, they said she was descended from the person who originally called forth the curse of the raging waves, or something like that. And because he thinks the curse is about to break out again, Mr. Wakamuda is currently trying to find a way to stop it. Not everyone on the island believes in it, though. Kikuko and Shotaro didn't seem to believe in it at all. Oh, sorry. Kikuko and Shotaro didn't seem to believe in it at all, yeah. We also managed to speak with these two foreigners who were looking for mermaids. They sure were full of surprises. And there's also that rumor about mermaids living near Taishima, a nearby island that was destroyed. And that one of them assumed human form. I never thought we'd find something to support the idea that my mom might have been a mermaid. Whatever else we may have learned from this, the mermaid that I encountered 5 years ago may very well have been one of those three living near Taishima. We also got some hints from where those mermaids might have come from. Yeah, there's a good chance they originally came from an otherworldly place called Ryugu. If they're in a place like that, I don't see how we could ever get to them, though. What that girl said about a calamity approaching is bothering me a bit, too. There's no way she should know about the curse of the raging waves, right? Do you think that means the curse is real after all? Oh. Azami, I just realized something. Yeah? If the curse of the raging waves is in danger of breaking out again, then wouldn't that mean its curse bearer is still around today? Oh, damn. You're right. But your mom is, well, not with us anymore. Mr. Wakamuda seemed to think I wasn't the direct cause of the curse reappearing, too. Yeah, he'd probably be coming down on you even harder if he thought you were. So the person responsible would be someone who wasn't here 5 years ago, but is here now. Well, assuming the curse is real anyway. Yeah. Still, I really do wonder if my mom had some sort of link with mermaids. I hope whatever Gran has to tell us sheds some light on things. You mean what she's planning to tell us at the beta night, yeah? What's wrong? There's a bunch of noise coming from Chuo Street. I think I heard screaming. Let's go.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why?
What's happened? What's wrong? Tsukasa, what's going on?
I don't... We were just... But then Sato just...
Yuza, look over there! What?
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Sato, no!
Sato? There's blood everywhere! What happened? She's not moving. Don't tell me she's dead.
Sato just... Suddenly... We were just... But then she got cut down.
Whatever it was, we gotta get her to the clinic. Wait, what's happening?
Whoa! Whoa. Sato, her wound is... Oh, boobs!
The wound is... gone?
Sato! you're... Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Wait. Whoa, Sato. Oh, shit. Dude, I was right on her being a mermaid. Oh. What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. Yep. Yup. He became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid and went on to become Yabikuni. So, oh my god. So is that her? Dude, fire. Fire. Absolutely fire. I am going to go grab some Wawa real fast since I'm running out. My voice is dying. So I'll be right back. Whee!
I know it was frustrating as a player of the game. As somebody like watching it back, doesn't matter because you're having so much fun with it, and you're still such a part of
because
everything.
he's asleep and he's regaining his energy.
Some of my favorite moments are when people were doing nothing in the game. My favorite character Chance ever did was the body.
Hello! Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I absolutely demolished a pear on my break. I absolutely demolished a pear. And I just want everyone to know that. Okay, several hours later. Ooh, pretty! Oh, I still have words on. Oops. Get out of here, words. Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuza. It's nearly time to meet up with Sue, yeah? Let's head that way.
Right. Dude, what happened in between then?
The whole island was in an uproar after that. Didn't even get to ask Sato what happened. Yeah, apparently she shut herself up in her room at the Wakamunas and hasn't come out since. The hell was that, though? And how'd she even get hurt like that in the first place? Some of the islanders were kicking up a real fuss, saying that Sato isn't human. She's something evil that should be chased off the island. But everyone settled down after Mr. Wakamuda stepped in and promised to handle it. Everyone on the island's probably heard about it by now, though. It'll be all anyone can talk about for a while yet. Did you get back home afterwards, Yuza? No, I stayed out to do some digging. Gran was at home anyway. She hasn't recovered enough to be able to move around that much, though, so I'm pretty worried. Yeah. You think our promise to meet with her at the bay is still on? Let's go and see.
Hey, girl. What you doing?
Oh, good, she's here. Gran, is your leg okay? Gran? It's me. Oh.
Oh, you two came after all. The waves were so loud I couldn't hear you for a second.
What are you doing over there, Gran?
This is where it's hidden.
Hidden? What is?
What Mare, your mother, left us.
My mom.
Yes, so Yuza,
Have you heard of an island called Taishima? Taishima?
Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh shit! The curse bearer?
Huh? Gran? Gran! Suyu, what's wrong? She's hurt bad. We have to stop the bleeding.
Ah! What are you two doing over there?
Kikuko, she suddenly...
Is that Suyu? No, you couldn't have. Ah!
Wait! Shit, she's totally got the wrong idea.
It's too late. Gran, she's got no pulse. The wound's too deep. It almost cut her clean in half. She never stood a chance.
I'll go get someone. You stay here with Suyuza. Oh, it's all right. I'll come with you.
Dude, was it Kikuko who had the? 'Cause she was the only person around.
Help! Someone get the clinic doctor! Ah!
Oh,
This is Old Lady Nakamura? What the hell's happening? I hear screaming from down there too. Come on, let's go. No way. Even Chie? Someone else do where people collapse over there. What's happening? Help me, I don't want to die. Damn it. There are too many victims. We aren't going to have enough people to help at this rate. There are more over there too.
Oh shit.
What the hell is happening? Is that Kikuko? Got her too? Someone tell me what's going on. What's with these gashes appearing out of nowhere? This isn't right. There's no way this is normal. Is it a virus? Or was there really a curse?
Yeah, I mean...
Those affected by the phenomenon died instantly. The strange calamity that had suddenly descended on Kamishima plunged the island into a panic. With no knowledge of the cause or reason, there was nothing that could be done to prevent it. And the massacre continued unabated for a time. The survivors were seized with fear. Some ran to escape, some simply broke down, some flew to a wild rage. Frenzied chaos swept over the island. A short while later, at least we were able to meet up with Tsukasa. But what the hell's going on? The whole island's in an uproar. Everyone's so panicked we couldn't find anyone who could talk straight. Who could blame them? No one knows who'll be affected next. It's probably best to hide here until things settle down. You okay, Tsukasa?
No. I have no idea whether my mom's safe or not. And I wasn't able to find Sato either. So I'm so worried about her.
Old man Wakamuda said he'd handle things, so I hope she managed to make it back home at least. Hey, do you think Sato's wound healing up like that has anything to do with what just happened? We've held off prying into Sato's past up to now. But maybe that won't fly anymore. Come to think, didn't this whole curse of the raging waves mess start when Sato came to Kamishima?
Don't say that! This isn't Sato's fault! She's just a normal girl! I won't let anyone say anything bad about her! Not even you, Azami!
Sorry, Tsukasa. I didn't mean anything by it. I wasn't thinking straight.
I mean, I never thought something like this was really possible either.
Huh? Something like what? Do you have some idea what could have caused this?
Well, a little while ago when we were at Old Man Wakamuda's place, some guy phoned and threatened to kill all the women on Kamishima with a curse.
Another curse? Who was it? What do they want?
I don't really know. He said something about no mercy, just punishment for anyone who defies him. It was really creepy.
What the hell? All those people had to die just cause some guy didn't get what he wanted? Old man Wakamuda said he'd do something to stop the raging waves curse. But things just got worse instead.
Asami, calm down. It's no use getting mad at me.
Right. Sorry, Tsukasa. Guess I got a bit heated. Even so, that means those gashes were deliberately caused by someone using a curse, right? So they're the one responsible for all this. Right. Even if the massacre was caused by something supernatural, someone made it happen.
About that, something's been bugging me about this whole thing.
What do you mean?
It didn't seem like the victims were being targeted at random somehow. They were all women for a start, so I was trying to think of some kind of common point that would tie them together.
That's our Tsukasa, sharp as ever. So what were you thinking?
Could they have been targeted because they were Alma divers?
Now that you mention it, weren't all the victims we saw on the way here Alma divers? Though I guess most of the women on Kamishima have at least some Alma diving experience. But they went after Sato first, right? That wouldn't fit.
Oh, you're right. Sato isn't an Alma diver. I was pretty worried Yuza and I might be targeted as well, but I guess you can breathe a bit easier now.
Still don't know what the conditions are, though. None of us are out of the woods yet. Wait, the victims are only women? Could the killer have been using this to find their targets? That would mean the culprit is...
What's up, Yuza? You figure something out?
Oh!
Oh, shit! Ooh, cool!
Yuza, your head, it's...
No! Oh, shit! Dude! Oh, hey! Hey!
Well done in your efforts thus far. You have now borne witness to the details of the tragedy that befell Kamishima. However, please do not be discouraged. This too is necessary knowledge for your journey. The situation you find yourself in is complex indeed. A veritable maelstrom of events. But I'm sure you will be able to overcome this trial and accomplish your true objective. For now, we will return to the story chart, where you may proceed with a different route. I wish you the best of luck on your journey.
Dude, what was he saying? If we have a certain item, they get targeted? Oh. 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 I want to know more about Sato. Oh, Mr. Wakamura. Good morning.
Oh, Sato, you're back. Where have you been?
Oh, I must have been helping out at Tsuyu's place.
And that thing you got there? Did Tsuyu give you that?
Oh, this hand mirror? I just ran into Kikuko down the road. She gave it to me. Oh, that thing, huh? So are they targeting that?
Fine, no matter. You got a moment? I got something important to discuss.
Oh, all right. It's been about 3 months since Mr. Wakamura let me stay here. Why would he want to talk first thing in the morning? Usually I'm just left to my own devices. Uh-oh. Maybe it's finally time. He's finally going to scold me for doing nothing but watch TV all day. Oh no!
Sato, it's been, what, about 3 months since you arrived?
Yes, that sounds about right.
You've gotten used to life here by now, I would expect. I don't suppose you remember anything yet?
No. Nothing yet.
So still not sure who you are then. Let's think back a bit. About 3 months ago, the night of the earthquake, I happened to pass by the bay, where I found you washed up on the shore. Right. Oh,
Right. I still can't remember how that came to be.
scared me good, I'll tell you what. I grabbed a blanket and carried you back here right away. But even after you woke up, you didn't remember anything but your name. You didn't have any belongings either. It was like you had run from somewhere with nothing at all. Not even clothes.
I'm so sorry you had to find me like that.
Not to mention you didn't seem to know a thing about everyday life. Maybe you grew up way out in the hills or were overly sheltered. But you couldn't even put clothes on properly. You didn't know how to turn the lights on. What if you didn't know the first damn thing?
Yes, but since then I've watched loads of TV. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed how fast I managed to pick everything up.
Either way, I figured you were a special case. That there had to be some special circumstances. So I decided to say you were a relative of mine and keep you here until you remembered something. You still haven't remembered a thing.
That's right. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
I was really hoping you'd have remembered something by now. I'm running out of time. We need to move on.
Running out of time.
Sorry, Sato, there's something I need you to do.
Me? But I can hardly do anything right.
Yes, you. Let's stop dancing around it. I had a reason for taking you in. To put plainly, Sato, you aren't human, are you?
Huh?
What? Sorry.
What? Where did that come from? What's that supposed to mean?
Whether you truly can't remember or you're just playing dumb, enough is enough. I haven't told a soul on the island, not even Shotaro.
Told him... what?
That night when I found you washed up in the bay, you were already dead.
What?
I've seen my share of drowned bodies before. You had no pulse, you weren't breathing. You were without a doubt nothing but a corpse. Nothing could have saved you. I figured that was that. I turned around to call the police. But then right before my eyes, your body mended itself. And you started breathing again. The rest is as I told you before. When I said you scared me good, that was because you suddenly came back to life. I only took you in because I realized there was no way you could be a regular human.
I don't know what to say. Are you saying I can come back to life if I die?
Do you really not know what you are?
Maybe it's like in that movie. The one with the zombies. Maybe I'm one of those.
You don't look rotten enough to be a zombie to me, but honestly, you can call it whatever you want.
Damn. I did wonder why you took me in and treated me so well. I guess if you knew I died and came back, then the reason you were being so kind was...
Well, yes. I wanted to know your secret. If I could figure out how you came back, it'd be worth a fortune.
Right. Makes sense.
Doesn't mean I wanted to be rough with you. Plan was to let you settle in once you remembered we'd talk.
Oh, that was very gentlemanly of you. Thank you.
Well, I did wonder whether that was a one-off thing or something you could do again and again. I even thought about taking a blade to you to test it. But if it really was a one-off thing, that would have been too risky. So I decided to wait and see.
Right. Maybe not quite as gentlemanly as I thought.
Anyway, things have changed now. There's no time to be kind anymore. I'm out of options. This is an emergency. But I don't want this to get ugly. First, I just want you to hear me out, okay?
Alright.
Ever since I was a youngin', I've had support from a certain benefactor. Getting this far in one lifetime, all my money, connections, and success, it was all thanks to his backing and advice.
Uh-huh. Why bring this up now?
Be quiet and listen. Those who owe him call him Unkakudono, a title given to those elevated above the clouds. That's how highly we regard him.
Elevated above the clouds. Sounds pretty important.
Sure is. He's from an old noble family, a real big shot with land and businesses all across the prefecture. Anyway, I met with him yesterday and I ended up telling him about you.
About me?
I figured nobody would believe me even if I told them about a girl who could resurrect herself from the dead. I just mentioned it in passing, expecting him to laugh it off and move on. But to my surprise, Unkakudono was real interested, asking all kinds of things.
I don't like where this is going.
I haven't said anything bad yet.
Maybe, but it sounds like you're about to say he wants you to hand me over to him or something like that.
Well, you're not wrong. Unkakudono demanded I give you to him.
Knew it.
He wouldn't take no for an answer, even putting a deal on the table that was hard to refuse.
But you still told him no, right? I know you're strong enough to tell him no. Okay, your silence is scaring me now. What is that face supposed to mean?
I would seem that Unkakudono has quietly been researching immortality for years.
Huh? Immortality?
He's pretty serious about it too. Says even the smallest rumors are worth looking into. Last year, when all that Rider Resurrection nonsense was going on in Tokyo, he used the opportunity to gather information.
I've never even heard of that. Was it that big of a thing?
If I'd known he was so interested, I would never have brought you up.
So you're saying you couldn't refuse him?
Anyway, let's just say I'm in a bit of a situation with no easy way out now. It would be better if there was a way to not have to take the deal, so I pleaded with him to give me more time.
Oh, I knew you'd come through. Thank you.
Which brings me to what I need to ask you, Sato. If you stop hiding things and tell me everything you know, I won't make this harder than it has to be.
Well,
Tell me, have you heard people on the island talk about the curse of the raging waves? Curse of the raging waves?
the raging waves? That doesn't sound like a very nice curse.
So you haven't heard of it. But let me explain.
Wait. So the disaster 5 years ago, that was all because of this curse? And it was created from the lingering resentment of all the people who died on Taishima 400 years ago? So if that's true, it must be a very powerful curse.
No doubt about that.
No doubt. Uh-oh.
That's where you come in, Sato. I believe you're the one calling the curse down upon us. You're the Raging Waves curse bearer.
Huh? Come on, you can't be serious!
The timing fits perfectly. Things started taking a turn for the worse right after you arrived. And more than anything, I know you're not human. Just admit it! You're the one bringing this goddamn curse to the island!
Absolutely not! I don't know anything about it! I swear, you've got the wrong person!
I was willing to wait until I understood how you came back to life, but now I'm out of time. Whether you don't know or you're just playing dumb, I don't care anymore. I just need you to get rid of the goddamn curse. If you do, I'll never mention any of this again. You can even keep living here, watching as much TV as you like. I'll cover for you as long as you need.
But I... Very well? Very well. I'll get rid of the curse.
Ha! I knew it! How's it done?
Well... I don't know just yet. But I will by tomorrow, I promise.
But if you don't know, then I just can't rely on that. So even the one who brought this curse upon us doesn't even know how to lay it to rest. Then I suppose I have no choice but to take Unkakudono's deal and hand you over. You see, Unkakudono claims he already knows how to break the curse of the Raging Waves.
Oh? Why would he know that?
I've warned him about the curse many times. I suppose he must have dug into it. I suppose you will have to be an offering to Unkakudono. One necessary to save Kamishima.
An offering? You mean like a sacrifice? In this day and age? Surely there's a way to save Kamishima that doesn't involve killing anyone. We can find a more humane route.
You really think you just hand over that information while you got leverage? Use your head. You can't help them refusing his method of lifting the curse isn't on the table anymore. That means there has to be a price. That's just how deals work in the business world.
I don't care about the business world.
Come on now, you think you have a choice?
Yes! I don't want to give up my body to someone researching immortality. He could kill me.
That's the thing. There's no need for you to worry about that. You won't stay dead. You'll live through whatever happens, won't you?
I refuse! I have a promise I have to keep, no matter what. She has to help her friend get a guy.
You All you do is eat, sleep, and watch TV all day. What promise could you possibly have to keep?
Well, I can't say. Not right now.
What nonsense. You're just saying whatever to save yourself. You realize you're choosing to stand against protecting everyone on the island from disaster? Do you really want that on your conscience? Not to mention you're the cause of this mess to begin with. It's time to take responsibility.
No, that's not true. You're blaming the wrong person.
You live here and eat at our expense for months and then refuse one request? Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
The handover is tomorrow night, the 8th. A transport boat will slip out of the port. Until then, do as you like. Don't bother trying to escape the island. I've told the ferry not to let you board. There's nowhere on this island my eyes don't reach.
Damn.
If I'd done this 5 years ago, maybe I could have stopped it. I won't make the same mistake.
This is Shinobu Wakamura. He was kind enough to take me in when I was found here. He holds a bunch of posts both on and off the island, and from what I hear, he has a lot of influence. At first glance, he can look a bit intimidating. And I've also heard him shouting at subordinates over the phone, so, well, guess he can actually be rather intimidating too. But with me, he's never been harsh. He's always been very generous and patient. Mr. Wakamura, the head of the family, and his son Shotaro are the only two actually living in this house right now. Oh, and me, I suppose. I'm just freeloading here. The family's main home has already moved over to the mainland, so everyone else lives over here. This house is only used when they're staying on the island. Mr. Wakamura only comes a few days a week, and Shotaro usually lives alone in Tokyo. So honestly, I've been here alone more often than not. This is where Mr. Wakamura grew up. Apparently, it's been kept much as it was, no major renovations. For someone in such a high position, the place isn't really all that fancy. It's something different from any other homes on the island. People like that about him. Makes him feel more approachable. Telephone with a handmade cover. I can't imagine Mr. Wakamura or Shotaro made it, so someone else on the island must have it. It's cute. Kind of looks like it's wearing clothes. Yeah, I agree. It's the entrance to the house. People stop by every day whenever Mr. Wakamura's home. If someone needs help or wants some advice, they often come here to see the Wakamuras. Oh, it's sticker. Yeah! The Wakamuras have a lot of social obligations. They usually eat out. That means this kitchen doesn't see much use these days. I'm probably the one who uses it the most. And then I don't cook anything fancy. I mostly just fillet fish. I get fresh seafood often, so I'm getting better at filleting by the day. It tastes so good.
Girl, who are you? What are you? I can move?
I'm going out for a bit.
Fine. Talk to whoever you want. I won't change a thing. No one here will defy my decision.
Damn. Oh. To the southern coast, eh? I panicked and came all the way out here, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Whatever happens, I still have to keep the promise I made to Tsukasa yesterday.
Hey, Sato! Finally caught up. You have a minute?
Shotaro? Good timing. I had something I wanted to ask you too.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, King. Your topic first, sir.
Alright, I wanted to let you know. Sorry, I overheard your conversation with my old man earlier.
Wait, you did? How much did you hear?
Pretty much the whole thing, I think. The house really has paper-thin walls. I heard about the curse, the sacrifice, and you coming back to life.
Then, yeah, you pretty much heard everything.
Honestly, it caught me completely off guard. Can't believe my old man's going on about all that. So ridiculous. I mean, who actually buys into that kind of superstition? But don't worry, Sato. I won't let him do this. I'm on your side. There's no place for something as ridiculous as sacrifices in this day and age.
The duck lips always take me out. Oh, okay.
Alright, I almost forgot. You had something you wanted to talk about too, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I know this is a bit sudden, but I was wondering if you would have some time later this afternoon.
What for? You invited me to something?
Not exactly, just something a little complicated I want to talk about.
Can we just talk right here and now?
No, I mean, I still need some time to prepare.
I think I see how it is. You sure this is the time for that, though? Don't you have bigger things to worry about?
Well, yes, but even so, I really want you to be there. It's important.
Alright, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where.
Thank you. How about 1 p.m. down by the bay?
Got it. I'll be there. Dude, he thinks she's gonna confess to her. He thinks she's gonna confess to him, and she's not. I don't know. Anyway, no need to worry, Sato. I'll be your knight in shining armor. You're not going to be sacrificed or anything.
That's very reassuring. Thank you.
Honestly, in a world with science in it, science as advanced as ours, talk of curses, sacrifices, and immortality, that's just nonsense. I think my old man has finally lost it. Pretty sure it's all the influence of that so-called sorcerer from Tokyo. Honestly, it's disgraceful.
Yeah, it's a bit out of hand.
Just so you know, after hearing all that, I confronted him. Gave him a pretty firm piece of my mind.
Wait, you did? You spoke to Mr. Wakamuna?
Sure did. I told him flat out that you weren't going to be a sacrifice for anything. Things got pretty heated after that.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to go that far for me.
Well, you see, I actually have my own reason for not wanting to lose you to some silly sacrifice. Sato?
Yes?
Oh, I'll be direct. And once this whole mess is over... Oh, shit! Dude, I fucking knew it! God damn it. Oh, Tsukasa! Oh, poor Tsukasa! Once this whole mess is over, would you consider dating me? With marriage in mind?
Huh? Wait, what? You and me? I, didn't see that one coming.
You carry yourself so much more calmly than the other girls. There's something elegant, almost regal about you. It's such a pleasure to see. I feel like I'd do anything if it was for you. What the hell? You're the first woman that's ever made me feel this way. I think us meeting here had to be fate. We were destined to find each other.
Wow. You don't believe in curses, but you believe in fate?
Haha, touche. But this time, I feel like I have no choice but to believe. So listen. I'm heading back to Tokyo next week. I was hoping you'd come with me.
Wow. thank you.
Just think it over, okay? I think it'll be a great chance for you.
Ah! No, Tsukasa! No, but he could be our one way out. I'll think about it. Damn, this is not fair. Dropping that on me right after saying he'd help save me? Frankly, I'm not interested at all. But if I reject him here and he takes it badly, I might lose his support. I just have to buy some time for now. Yeah, that was my train of thought. I need some time to think it over.
Oh, so you're open to the idea at least? That's great. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh no! No! Shit! I didn't think she'd be here. What? What did you just say? Wait, what? Tsukasa? How long have you been there?
Oh, I didn't know you were there, Tsukasa. Have you been eavesdropping on our secret conversation? That's not very polite.
Secret conversation? So that's really how it is? Sato, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. No, wait, Tsukasa, it's not what you think. I really am the worst. I'm sorry I was so clueless. Tsukasa, wait.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry. I have to go.
His face. His face. Oh no.
That probably would have happened either way. Oh shit. Why did that move up so much? Oh, that's why. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's get this one out of the way then. And we can start Avi's story next time. I can't do this. It's not fair. Hey, Tsukasa, listen. You're okay. There's still a chance. No, there isn't.
Tsukasa! Sato, what's going on?
Well, I'm sorry. I can't explain right now. Tsukasa, come on. We're drawing too much attention here. Oh, poor Tsukasa. You feeling a little better now? Yeah, sorry. None of this is your fault, Sato. I know that. And now we've missed the meeting time, too. Shoto's probably out there looking for us. Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize. So you're saying that today was the first time he ever said anything like that to you? Yep. I had no idea he would be confessing out of the blue like that. I mean, I get it now. I know you aren't interested in him, but... I guess I really am still just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. Getting married, going to Tokyo together? That's way too much for me to even begin to think about. Yeah, he just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from this city are just like that. Still, you handled it so calmly. I was seriously impressed. If you say so. You were so calm and collected. I swear, I can hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish I could stay that calm. Well, she isn't. Although you seem a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there. Oh, well... Yes, honestly, it's been quite a day. But I was planning to tell you everything. Huh? Tell me what? You're kind of scaring me with that serious look. Well, What I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane for all sorts of reasons. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe me, okay? Okay. Scary. So this morning, Mr. Wakamuna came to me.
What? I don't even...
You can't be serious! You're going to be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow? And what? Some cursed storm is going to come to the island? And you died and came back? Are you actually being serious? Yep. Or at least Mr. Wakamuna is completely convinced that's the case. Shotaro said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nuh-uh, this is not okay. This is all seriously messed up. You said before you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died? That has to be bullshit. Sato? Why aren't you saying anything? Hello, Sato? You okay? Well, I don't know. So, things have gotten a bit messed up now. But I still think you need to tell Shotaro how you feel.
Really think so? But he's clearly into you, not me.
I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be even more worried if he changed his mind that easily.
I guess that's true.
That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he just hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all the great stuff about you.
Realize I'm an option? I'm not so sure that's the problem.
You never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings could always change over time. Just look at you. You're cute, you're smart, you're a great person. You've got every reason to be confident. Oh, gay? Yuri? You're making me blush. It does sound convincing coming from you. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there to see what would happen and all. But now you're trying to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly. No need to rush. Just take your time and let both your feelings develop.
Thanks, Sato. You're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him.
But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. You don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing.
Oh yes, Miss Encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that.
I almost forgot too. So, did you finish writing the love letter?
Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away.
Oh, damn.
Hearing Sato curse is really funny to me. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It's probably a good thing I get a redo. First one was all me anyway.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
I suppose I'll need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite Shotaro over for me again.
Yep, that I can do. I'll get him to come even if it kills me.
Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this.
Alright, time to rewrite that love letter. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. Yeah, she deserves to know. I should tell her. About me. About my past.
Oh, so you do know, bitch!
All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. Yeah, about that. You think we can talk for a bit? I have something important to share.
Whoa, that serious face again.
You're kind of scaring me. So, the truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few.
Wait, really? That's great!
So, what do you remember? Well, I want to keep this just between us for now. That okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier, when you said you couldn't believe you were the same age, you were right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Yeah. Yeah, Osato. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding. I knew something was up. I knew it. So, how old are you? Already 20?
20 is a very long time.
No, a little older than that.
Whoa, I need to guess even higher?
Alright then, let's take a big jump.
23!
I guess I lied. It's actually a lot older than that. I think, at least.
A lot older? 24? I'm not sure where to guess. Wait, you're not gonna tell me you're secretly some ancient grandma, are you?
Yeah. Yep, that's about right.
Uh-huh.
Also, that part about me dying and coming back, there might be some truth to that, too.
Huh?
Yeah, so, in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you.
There's no way! Wait, are you actually being serious here?
Yep, completely serious.
I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things, but this one takes the cake. I guess you did always have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing this just sort of makes sense. But like, how did that even happen?
Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason, I can't quite remember, I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid.
The flesh of a mermaid? Oh, I've actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right?
Exactly. That's the stuff.
That's the stuff. No way. So these stories are real. So you have an immortal body and you've been alive for who knows how long?
Yep, that sums it up.
So how old are you really?
Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really the forgetful type, but I think there was just a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even when living normally, you wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right?
I guess. Maybe. I've only been alive 17 years, so I wouldn't really know.
Oh, yeah. The oldest memory I can still remember probably goes back several centuries at least.
Damn. So you really are an ancient grandma.
No, I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know. So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry young 17-year-old.
Well, sure, I can't argue with that. But you're saying you're actually immortal? I think that tops my surprises for today.
You believe me?
Of course. You joke around a lot, but I trust you when you say it's serious.
Thank you.
Damn. She said centuries? Wait, did it say... Hold on.
Hi, Sato.
Oh, it's in files. This is in files. I'm stupid. Where is it? It was, although the exact time period is unclear. Boo! Named Osato from Kusawa and Anotan of Age district, who became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid and went on to become Yabikuni, a nun who lived for 800 years. Okay. So she was a nun for 800 years. So
So if you really did become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid, then I guess handing you over to some bigwig like this Unkakudona actually starts to make sense. Yep. If I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'd figure it out. Who knows what could happen? Right? That'd be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. And if it's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either. Exactly. What about the curse of the raging waves? Is that true too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Taishima that came up in the curse's story.
Oh, you are?
But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least, I hope not. So you're saying you were on Taishima like 400 years ago? Yes, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then, though.
Even so, I can't believe the old man just straight out said he was going to hand you over tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that.
Well, I'm gonna help you, obviously. How about you really do just run away to Tokyo with Shotaro then?
I'd rather not. There has to be a better way.
Yeah, even as I said it, I realized I hadn't really thought it through very much.
Let's take this one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island.
Yeah, even if you were the cause, that would mean they could have just kicked you off the island, right? It kind of feels like the old man's just trying to pin everything on you.
Yeah, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, if we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves or whatever, it'd probably solve all my problems.
Probably, yeah. But how are we supposed to stop a curse when we don't even know what it is? I always thought all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. I never thought it could be real.
Well, they are. Spirits and curses really do exist. No doubt about that. It was totally normal to live with them way back when, so it surprised me that these days everyone just acts like they're not real.
No way. This is all so surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. I guess I gotta rethink what's normal. I guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies in your memory somewhere. Do you really not even remember anything about what you were doing before you washed up on the island?
No. Well, I now remember that I was on Taishima 400 years ago. Everything between then and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that.
Damn, how'd something like that even happen? Think it's connected to whatever happened to Taishima?
Yep, probably.
Still, sleeping for 400 years? That's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into our society so naturally. It's hard to believe you're not from the same era.
I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything had changed so much. There were surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first.
I can imagine. It's like that old tale of Urashima Taro. He came back and centuries had gone by.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is quite similar. I'm amazed the tale of Urashima Taro is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV. It was incredible how much I could learn from it.
Aha! So that's why you were always glued to the TV. Still, that's amazing. I can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching TV.
Yep, it was actually easier than I expected. It felt more like visiting a country with a different culture than jumping through time. And I guess since I barely remembered anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff.
Right. I guess that's why you seemed a bit distant when you first arrived on the island.
Oh yeah. Sorry I was such a pain.
You were just scared, right? You had no memories and were thrown into a completely different era.
I was lucky, though. Everyone on the island was so kind. That helped a lot.
Still, I can't believe the old man wants to offer you as a sacrifice. That's so messed up.
Bro, that's cray-cray. But she said she said she was sleeping, but it says here.
here that she became Yalbikuni.
I feel like Yalbikuni is... We heard Yalbikuni somewhere else, but I don't know where to find it. I do not know where to find it. Okay, well, there's the 800-year immortal. A person who has gained an 800-year lifespan of being cursed by a mermaid. Right. They will instantly be restored along the event. They lose any body parts, their heart will treat the largest remaining part of them. Their main body and regenerate. This occurs even in the event the lost body part is the head. You know, interesting that that Mr. Yuza got his head chopped off. I think we'll see in a future thing that he regenerates, because he's probably part mermaid. Yeah, so I think she might be at the end of her life then. If she's lived for... Aren't you a little curious about who you were? Doesn't it worry you? Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. Thought I was anyone special. Well... the files don't tell me that. Don't say that. You never know. Well, either way, we'll just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new you. That sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me. Hang on, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato, every time you said even if it kills me, you kind of left out the part where that's not actually possible. Damn, you're right. That does sound bad now. Wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined that I risk dying despite my immortality. Uh-huh. So coming from you, it actually carries even more weight. Got it. Phew, I think I spun that one pretty well. You know I can hear you, right? Silly. You know what? I actually feel kind of relieved. Even after learning all this about me, you weren't treating me any different. Well, yeah. You're still you. Nothing's really changed for me. Thank you. I'm glad I could tell you the truth. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you'd do the same. Yeah. I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they found out. Yuza's ma was totally shunned when people started blaming her. Huh? Anyway, don't worry. I won't tell a soul. Your secret's safe with me. Yuza's mom. Hey, you said Yuza's mom is shunned for something? All you ever told me was that she passed away in the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago. Ah, right. You wouldn't know about that. Oh, you wouldn't know about it. I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you'd share with the guests of the island. Truth is, they pinned the blame for that whole disaster on her. Said it was Mare's fault. What? Seriously? Why? No idea. People just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Sure, she never really fit in on the island, but that was no reason to treat her like that. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months back. I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it. That's so cruel. Even after she's gone. But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. The old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves Curse Bearer? Wait, so they said Mari was the source of the curse too? That is weird. What does it mean? Could it be Yuza's ma was actually like you? Like, she was also immortal? Huh? And maybe she didn't really go missing, but was actually sacrificed to this Unkaku Dono. But Mr. Wakamuna said he won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago. So I don't think that's it. Right. Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Still, I wonder if Yuza or Suyu know anything about this curse of the raging waves. Yeah, it's not exactly an easy topic to bring up, but we don't really have any other leads. Let's go talk to Suyu. You can ask her about Mari and the curse. Damn. Wait, if Yuza's ma really was this curse bearer or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, but the whole island into the storm. That's kind of a scary thing to think about. Yeah, can't imagine she did it on purpose. Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it. But even then, it's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. Nope, this curse bearer stuff has to be total bull. I'm not buying it. Yep, I couldn't agree more. But then where did all these curse bearer rumors come from in the first place? There's gotta be a way to prove they're unfounded. Bet you anything it was that so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking to. Has to be. Maybe we could go shake it out of them until they admit it was all made up? It's a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up. Although, even if we prove you're not the curse bearer, they're still gonna come after you for being immortal. I guess so, yeah. They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse. Man, I really just want to believe all this curse bearer stuff is just nonsense. Okay, last one. Talk about something else. Anything else. There's gotta be something else we can do. The only other people I really trust around here are Izami and Yuza. If we ask them, I bet they'd help. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd keep it secret, but... Yeah, I'd rather avoid telling anyone else. Gotcha. Well then, maybe we could just hide out somewhere until tomorrow? Buy a little time? Where could we hide? Oh! But I'm not sure if that's the right choice here. Not even sure if I should mention it. What is it? Whatever. You trusted me with your secret, so I guess it's only fair I share one too. Oh? You have a secret too? Keep this between us, okay? It's about my pa, actually. Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom. I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was and started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I've got a knack for detective work. Wow, that's incredible! A detective just like on TV! Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from Issei. Apparently, way back, my mom used to work as a maid at his estate. Wait, does that mean... You guessed it. I'm his illegitimate child. What the heck? Oof. An immortal using oof. It's a tough one. I mean, I kind of suspected it already, so it wasn't a huge shock or anything. Besides, he's been sending child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly. Wow, your life really is like a TV show. Anyway, I've actually snuck off to meet him a few times. You met your dad? All on your own? That wasn't a problem? Surprisingly, yeah. He was happy to see me. He even said he wanted to meet me, too. Took me out for dinner a couple of times and all. How nice. But you're so smart and so cute. She keeps saying that. Dude, Yuri? I can see why he'd be proud. I've got no complaints about the life I have now with Ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or stir up trouble or anything. That said, I've never told Ma that I met with him. There's still bad blood there, apparently. Oh, that's no good. Nobody on the island knows about this. You're the first person I've ever told. Well, this turned into a full-on secret swap. Anyway, worst case scenario, I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich, so he could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. It might help us buy some time to look into this curse. That's quite the connection to have. Thanks for sharing with me. Having a place to lay low would be great, but won't he be suspicious if we don't explain things? Honestly, I'm not sure. We either lie to him or risk telling the truth. And personally, I'd rather not lie to him. You think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa? Yeah, sorry. I'd really rather no one knew. I get it. If word got out, it'd probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then. It was a great idea though. Thanks. Isukasa, I just had a thought. Yeah? What is it? I'm thinking that, her dad... I mean, the only other rich guy we know is, is this guy. Which would be so funny. Which would be so funny if it was him. Yeah, what is it? This Unkaku Dono guy. He says he... And also, Unkaku Dono, they're talking about him. The old guy. He said he has a way to break the curse of the raging waves, right? Yeah, sounds like it. That's what he's offering in exchange for you, right? And what if we somehow stole that from him? Oh, bold idea. You mean we fake the trade and swipe it instead? No, I mean, what if I just snuck into Unkaku Dono's place and took it? So we've had our detective arc and now we're going undercover? Are we spies now? Yeah, okay, that's probably not very realistic. I do think it's a bit of a stretch. We don't exactly have the skills or intel for a spy mission. Still, if there was some way to break the curse of the raging waves, that'd solve everything. Exactly. If you want to stop the curse of the raging waves, maybe those two you met yesterday can help. Although they didn't seem to have a plan, so maybe that's not a great idea. People also used to call Mare the curse bearer of the raging waves, so maybe Tsuyu will know something that can help. I don't really want to worry her, but we don't really have any other ideas. Let's go talk to her. Okay. Come on, let's go talk to Tsuyu. Yeah, and we should apologize to Shotaro too. Alright. Okay, Shotaro first. Was he not there? Looks like Shotaro isn't home. Yeah, no one's here right now. Whee! Okay. Oh, it's just the phone. It scared me. Oh. I'm picking it up. I'll get it. Hello? Wakamura residence?
You one of the Wakamuras?
Actually, no one from the Wakamura family is home right now. Would you mind calling back later?
Wait, really? Then that means... You must be that immortal girl? Oh, shit!
Sorry? I'm not sure what you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me.
So this is where you've been hiding. It took me forever to find you.
Who is this?
My dear Sato! It's been a while! Oh, shit!
He knows you?
Hang up! Hang up!
This is the prank call. I'm hanging up now.
Whoa, hold it! Don't you hang up on me, you little shit! I know exactly who I'm talking to.
Sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be our chance to get some new info. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
So, my dear little Sato, I hear Unkaku Dono. Oh, it's not him. I hear Unkaku Dono's got his eye on you now.
You're awfully well informed. Are you telling me who you are?
But of all the people out there, it was Unkaku Dono who found out. Damn. That geezer's gonna hunt you down to the ends of hell!
Anthony! Who the hell are you? Tell me! Oh, you're really fired up.
Hang on. Wait. You fucking serious? You don't remember me? For real? That's real harsh. After everything we had, all that passionate talk about our future together.
Wait, what? Come on. Just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense.
You'll know if it's nonsense soon enough. And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? Might want to hear me out.
What do you mean?
Oh my god. So this is Unkakudono? He's a psycho old man funneling cash into researching immortality. If he gets his hands on you, you'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. He'll sit there watching as you die and regenerate, all as part of his fucked up experiments. And once you're all healed up, slice and dice again. Rinse and repeat, over and over. Sounds fun, huh?
That's straight up torture.
Even if your body's immortal, the pain is all real. Becoming his sacrificial guinea pig would be nothing but hell on earth.
You sure know a lot about this.
Well, yeah, that's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it, Osato?
Huh?
I'll take you into my protection before you're handed over to Unkakudono. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman. What?
Oh, hell no! If you think I'd ever grovel to some nameless creep like you, then you've got another thing coming. I refuse.
You'll remember me when we meet. I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's last ferry to Toba Port. Come alone. Got it?
I'm curious. Bites finger. I'm curious. I want to know who he is. Yeah. I understand. What? Sato? I don't know who you are, but I understand that you're rude, selfish, and absolutely not worth listening to. So do us both a favor and never slap! And do us both a favor and never contact me again.
Aw, come on. Is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last dumbass on this island. Slice them all to fucking pieces. Sound good to you? Oh, she didn't take the ferry. Oh, she didn't take the ferry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's the one that... Yeah, he's the curse bearer. Oh, shit. He's the curse bearer of the fucking Taishima, whatever the fuck curse. The one where they have the thingy? Oh, shit. Dude. He probably has that. That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy. Just punishment.
What?
So I'll say it once more, my dear Osato. If you don't want this island to be a bloodbath, get on the Lost Ferry. Come to Toba Port. Alone. This is your last chance. You get that right.
When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are we talking about here?
Oh, you know, I have this little curse power. The way that he talks. And let's just say it can be pretty fucking potent. Dude just talks like Vibsy Pop.
Another curse?
I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island. Kill them all off one by one. How's that sound? That way everyone else on the island will see the one girl who doesn't die and... Well, guess your secret's out.
No.
So yeah, better just do as I say. No point fighting it. I've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals. Everything's said.
An assassin? Mixed in with the locals?
Yup. And they're fucking nuts. Give them a curse and they were way too thrilled to use it.
Who is it?
Dead serious too. Eyes like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes. Natural killers. Pretty sure they've already made their move. And unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping.
Is he being serious?
I'll check with you again after the first body drops, but I really recommend you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, Barry's leaving soon, so tick-tock, my dear Osato. Don't keep me waiting.
Huh? Wait!
Oh shit, oh shit.
This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah. Killing people with curses? No way, right?
Well, bye. We shouldn't have taken that phone call. Hey!
The last ferry leaves in what, less than an hour now? And if I don't get on it, the whole island is in trouble. All that talk about curses and killing people, and we still have no idea who that even is. Felt like he knew something about your past, too. Yeah, but as far as I can remember, I honestly have no idea who he is. He knew about Unkakudona and his research, so they're definitely involved in some way or another. Then maybe it's someone who doesn't get along with Unkakudona and wants to steal you away from him? Makes sense. Trying to help me is probably just a front, so his real goal has gotta be something like that. So maybe he just acted like he knew you to put you at ease? Could be, but if he really wanted to put me at ease, I don't think he had the right tone. Yeah, that attitude was anything but reassuring. Like, was he actually serious thinking you'd go along with all that just because he barked it at you? Not to mention threatening to curse the people on the island to death. It's hard to tell how serious he was. Well, one thing's clear, he's bad news. Oh wait, someone's come home.
Well, you came back, huh, Sato?
Hey.
What's wrong, girl? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, we just got a strange, threatening phone call.
Oh? Tell me more. So some nobody we don't even know wants you sent off on the last ferry today?
Yes, they said if I don't go, the island will be struck with no mercy, just punishment.
Bah, he's just trying to snatch you out from under Unkakudono's nose. Always some fools trying to play smart. Pulling a stunt like that wouldn't just get you on Unkakudono's bad side. Be a hell of a lot worse than that. Ignore that fool's call. We're going to Unkakudono tomorrow like we planned.
Okay. Oh yeah, I totally should have said something earlier, but I'm totally against this whole sacrifice nonsense. Hey old man, if we can lift that curse of raging waves before tomorrow, then Sata doesn't have to be offered as a sacrifice, right?
Well, yeah, if that was possible. That curse stumped even the finest sorcerer I know. You need solid proof it's been broken.
That's fine.
Wait, what else did he say? Something about an assassin?
Yes, they said someone wielding a curse power has mixed in with the locals and is already proceeding with their plans. Think it could be true?
Most likely bluffing, but I'll have folks look into it just in case. Either way, if we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. This is my Kamishima. I don't like hearing we have unknowns mixed in with my people.
Seeing as we're being threatened by a curse, couldn't you ask that sorcerer you trust to help us deal with it?
Not happening. Too short notice. Just one consultation takes a whole month of back and forth with a manager for an appointment. Not to mention you can't even imagine how much it costs. You don't trouble someone like that over some damn fool's prank call when it's probably just a bluff.
Seriously? They're that big of a deal? I guess neither of the two we bumped into yesterday was a sorcerer then.
Who are you talking about?
Yesterday we spoke to a man and a woman in traditional clothes who asked where this place was. And they didn't stop by?
Oh right, yeah, some shady looking folks came around. They said something about a great storm curse drawing near and told me I should warn everyone to prepare for evacuation.
Wait, so even people from outside the island knew about this curse of the raging waves? But then who exactly were they?
Beats me. They were with the police or some such, but something smelled fishy to me. They were rambling on about mummies and whatnot. Didn't make a lick of sense. Ain't got no time to mess with folks like that. Told him I already knew it and had him get lost. Anyone with even the slightest spirit sense can tell the island's affected by a curse right now. They were just scam artists using that to spout nonsense to squeeze out donations. Bunch of crooked psychics, that's all. Sorry. I don't have time to be dealing with folks like that.
Is that really all it was?
A wrong person.
Is it really all it was? Something about it is nagging at me. Is this curse of the raging waves definitely real?
I already told you it's as real as they get.
So, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do now, old man?
First off, Sato ain't going anywhere. Stay put till that last ferry docks back on the mainland.
You sure that's safe?
Curses or not, there's no way anyone is going to go around killing off a bunch of people. That just ain't practical unless you had a curse that could do that! That said, someone sneaking in as an assassin. That could happen.
I see.
Bah! Even if their curse is just a bluff, they have clearly planted something. Ain't a way I'll let it slide. Threatening not just me, but Unkaku Dono, or regret messing with us. Smoke them out myself and have them confess all their bullshit.
Yikes, he's pissed.
You should stay right here. Got it?
He's gone. Sped out like a bullet. So what now? He told us to wait here, but... Well, we don't need to catch the ferry anymore. Still feels like a waste of time just sitting here. Let's go see if we can find Suyu. Sounds good. If we can find a way to stop the curse of the raging waves, there'd be no reason to sacrifice you. Let's go. Damn! About an hour and a half later. Oh, we definitely learned a lot more after speaking with Suyu. Huh? Tsukasa? Damn it. Listen, there's just no way I'm letting them sacrifice you. Not for anything. Thanks, Tsukasa. Sorry I got so worked up. Don't worry about it. That's just who you are. I guess the last ferry should have reached the mainland right by now. Yeah, I think the old man managed to find that assassin. Let's go see what's going on outside. Not like we have much else to do now. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, well, we will find out what happens next time. That was awful. My voice is shot. I was absolutely shot. That was crazy, dude. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? And why do I want to know what he looks like? He's evil. Ooh. I'm excited to see what happens next time. We do Paranormasight every Monday, so come back Monday if you're interested. Also, all the VODs are on my VOD channel. Watch them if you haven't already. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do some more Umineko tomorrow. We'll have to see. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Safe travels back from heaven, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Okay. Goodbye.